Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good night, good morning, guys. So today we're gonna talk about skill structure, especially in skill 4 until skill 6. So today we're gonna spend about 30 minutes to talk about this skill. So in skill 4, we're gonna talk about past participle. In skill 5, we're gonna talk about coordinate connectors. And the last topic is adverb clause connectors. So let's begin in the first skill. Okay, in the skill 4 is talk about past participle. So as we know in high school and senior high school, past participle is always talk about telling us what was happened in the past. And the signature is in the verb. So there are two kind of verb in past participle. First the regular and then the irregular. So the regular verb is just we add some ed in the last word, and if the irregular we have to change the whole word. So for example, in regular word there are like look, cook, and then talk. So we just add an ed in the last word. And for irregular verb, for irregular verb, for example, like see to become saw, and then drive become drove. What else? Think become thought. Okay. Nah, so this past participle have to function. First is to be past participle. As we see in here, we using to be like was, were. It depends of the subject. If we use she, he, it, and I, we use was, and then you and they, we use were. Like that, yeah. And then for the formula is subject plus to be plus verb to and plus object. So we have an example in here. The scientist is an subject. Was predicted is to be, and predicted is verb to, and last is climate change. The climate change is an object here. Okay, we move to second function. So the second function of past participle is to be an adjective. An adjective. What is the signature? What is the different from the first function? First, there isn't to be. So if an adjective, the sentence wasn't have to be, and then it's usually become passive sentence. For the formula is subject plus verb to plus by plus object. So let's take a look for the example. The Nobel voted by some famous scientists in that era. The Nobel is the subject, of course, and voted is verb to, and we use by after the verb, and some famous scientists in that era is an object. Okay, guys, I hope you can understand what was I talk about, because now we're gonna move to the second skill. So the second skill that we want to learn is about skill 5. Skill 5 is talk about coordinate connectors. So what is the function coordinate connectors and why we have to learn about it? So guys, coordinate connectors is a connectors that what is connect, yeah, the uh, connect and connect two simple sentence. So as we know, simple sentence is include with one subject and then one verb and one object. The connectors in coordinate connectors are and, but, also. So how the forms for these coordinate connectors? So the formula is subject plus verb, and then we have to use comma. Now we have to use comma if we use but and so to become the connectors. But if we use and or, we don't have to use the comma. So the formula is subject plus verb plus connector plus subject and then plus verb. Don't forget to use comma if we use but and so to become the connectors. Okay, we have an example in here. The example is the book wasn't just best-selling, but it won many nominations. The book is subject, wasn't is verb, just best-selling is what is an object, and then but is the connector. We see in here before but we use comma. Don't forget. It is the subject, and wind is verb. Many nomination is an object, of course. Okay, guys, I hope you can understand what I was talking about in skill 5, because now we're gonna move to skill 6. Okay, in skill 6, we talk about adverb clause connector. So what is the difference about adverb clause connector and coordinate connectors? The difference is adverb clause connectors can place in the first sentence or in the middle of sentence. Yeah, we have divided into 4 connectors. First is showing about time. We use after, as, before, since, until, when, and while. For clause, we use because and since. For condition, we use if and whether. And for the contrast, we use although, even though, and while. Now we're gonna take a look to the example. So as we were taught that adverb clause connector can be placed in the first and in the middle. So how if the connector is placed in the middle of sentence? So the formula is subject plus verb plus connector plus subject plus verb. Yeah, I have an example in here. I is subject, decided is verb. To join international class in object because the red word right here is the connector. It is subject, can is modality, enhance is verb, and my skill is an object, like this. And now, how? If the connector we placed in the first sentence, so the formula, of course, it will change, become connector, and then plus subject, plus verb, we use comma, and then subject and verb. So I have an example here. Since Russia have a conflict with Ukraine, the price of oil is increasing rapidly. Since is a connector, Russia is a subject, have a conflict is verb, with Ukraine is an object. After the first word, we have used comma. Remember, if we use the connectors in the first sentence, so we have to use comma in the middle of sentence. And then the price is subject, the price of oil is subject, is increasing is verb, and then rapidly is a net verb. Okay, maybe guys, that's all for me. But before we finish the lesson to the presentation today, I would like to summary from the first topic until the last topic. First topic, we were talk about past participle. Past participle have two function. First, to become past participle with the formula is subject plus to be plus verb, and then the second function is to be an adjective. If we want to be an adjective, so we don't have to use to be, and usually to be passive sentence. The formula is subject plus verb to and plus by, the last is verb object. So in the second topic, we were talk about coordinate connectors. So in coordinate connectors, we have 4 connectors. There are but, or, so, and but, or so, and but, or so. There are 4 connectors. And for the formula is subject plus verb plus connector plus subject again and the last verb. That is if we were use and or to become the connectors, but if we use but and so, we have to use comma in the middle of sentence. And the last, we talk about adverb clause connectors. In this part, we talk about in this part the difference from the first connector is it can place in the first or in the middle. If we use in the first sentence, so we have to use comma. So the formula is connector, subject plus verb, and then the comma, and then subject and verb again. So if we use the connectors in the middle, the formula is changed to become subject plus verb plus connector and last subject and verb again. So guys, maybe that's all for me. I hope you can understand what was I talk about. Remember, because it's easy, so we have to keep practice. Like what people say, practice makes perfect. So don't forget to keep practicing. Okay, maybe that's all for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.